Okay guys, welcome back to Alpha Creations. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to be awesome with command prompt. Let's begin. So the very first thing we do right here is we open our command prompt. So cmd, just like this. And first thing we just open it with command prompt interface open this way. The first thing I'm going to teach you in command prompt is how to create folders, how to copy files into folders, and how to equally delete them. So let me open my file explorer so you know exactly what is happening at the background. So I have my file explorer here. Open the second one. Put this one somewhere here. Good. So let me navigate from here to my desktop. So we're currently in my desktop right here. So the first thing I wish you know in command prompt is the way you navigate your way around over here. You equally have to navigate your way around in command prompt. So the first thing we do is we need to know exactly where we are and where we are going to. So to know where we are, first we list directory, that is dir, enter, and it gives us the directory of exactly where we will probably want to move to. So what we have here, we have desktop, we have documents, contacts, just name it. We are going directly straight to our desktop. So you see me typing cd, and the cd basically means change directory. So I'm currently changing my directory from Alpha Lamy to my desktop. So you realize this over here is different from this we have here. That's awesome. So getting right into it. First thing, let's go and create a folder. If I create a folder, currently since I'm in my desktop, you see exactly what is happening here, reflecting here. So to create a folder, you make a directory. It's that simple. So using the make directory, we don't type the whole make. You use the short form mk, then directory, dir. Let's say we name our folder alpha. This way, enter. We have alpha added. That is right here. Probably you might think I created this before anything. So let me just create it as alpha1 and space again. Add a folder with this name, let's say lob. So you realize I currently have extra folders over here. So in command prompt, if you wish to create multiple folders, just space them out. We'll create the folders for you. And if in case you want to take out one of the folders or delete a folder don't use delete. We use delete in command prompt when you actually want to take out a file, not a folder. So with this, we use the rmdir, that's remove directory. So let's say lop out, lop, then it takes the lop out, then you're good to go. We can do the same thing to take the alpha1 out. So we have the alpha1 also taken out. So the next thing is we are going to know how to copy a file like this into a folder over here. Now, if you wish to use the word copy as it sounds, you've tried, but we don't use copy to copy a file into a folder. No, we use the copy command to copy from a folder into another folder. But if you wish to copy a file into a folder, you use xcopy or the robocopy. So in xcopy, the name of our file is, let's pick this particular song. Then again, the location or where you're going to copy the file to. And this time we're copying the file to alpha. We have it right there. You see right on the desktop, it's being copied over there. We can do multiple copies if we wish to do that. So the same xcopy, then the next song, then the location, we're going all the way to alpha, then we have it right there. So let's say that this time around we are in our desktop, but we've been able to copy files from our desktop into a folder. Now, what if you want to go into a folder this time around to see exactly what is in the folder? So all you do is, again, as we've listed the directory from where we were earlier, we've gone into our desktop. Again, we are going to use the same cd, that means change directory to alpha. So you realize this over here, this is different from this. So you see what is happening from desktop. Now we are in another folder in the desktop called alpha. So to know exactly what is in the alpha, you use the command again, dir, to list whatever is in there. Now we are seeing whatever is in there, that is this. So we open this, we see the same thing. So again, we don't need these files in our folder, so we use the del command over here. Then we list the things we don't need or we probably want to delete. If you want to delete bulk, that is all of them this way, you just need to be spacing them from time to time. So this is what you're going to do. To the first one, this space the second, what is that? Enter. It deletes the two of them quickly. I'm now going to teach you the more advanced form of command prompt, but before that, let me show you how to copy from, let's say, your desktop again all the way to a different drive. So let's say that you have a pen drive right there in your machine and you wish to move folders or documents from your PC to the drive. The normal way is you just right clicking over here, just going to send to, then yeah, you're good to go. It's boring sometimes, yeah, actually. So what you're going to do here is, first thing we do is, one, we need to know exactly where we are. Always, you need to know exactly where you are and where you're actually going to. So right over here, we are going to copy, let's say, these two files again into one of these drives. So probably, let me open the drive first so you know that there's nothing there. So there's one folder right here, but there's nothing over here. But you notice the drive D over here. So I need to move back to wherever I was. We use the cd, so change directory space full stop, enter. It sends me a step back into my desktop. So I've now left the alpha folder and I'm currently in my desktop. That is how fun this is. So now on my desktop, let's say we need to copy this over here or that over here into the drive here, any of these drives. So the first thing, we are choosing drive D over here. So we use the same copy, then the name of the file, space. Now if you look closely to the drive, you see the letterhead, that is D over here. So with a D, we put the same D there, then same colons, enter. Now you notice if I should open this, it's been copied there. That is what we have right here. If you wish to copy the next one, same copy, then the next song this way all the way to the drive D, and that is it, copied right in there. You don't see anything copying, it just copies it, yeah, and it sends it directly there. So with this done, again, if we wish to delete this, since we don't need it, all we just do again is the del, then, but before you use the del, again, you need to know exactly where you are to know where you are going to. So you're first going to D, go all the way to the drive. So you realize the drive letters changed all the way from C to D over here. So since we are in D, if you wish to know that we are in D, list the directories, dir. We have everything right here. So we just, again, the del. We can delete bulk or you can delete them one after the other, any way you wish. Then space again, deleting in bulk, the next song, enter. We have the two of them deleted right over there. So again, if you wish to go back to your drive C, you just put the C there, the same colon, enter. You are back to your default. Not default actually, but you're back to your previous. So I'm going to pause on this one and give you the advanced version of command prompt. For instance, how to even find the meaning of words through your command prompt, how to even check the weather in command prompt. Yes, it's awesome. Stick around. So the advanced version of command prompt, the first thing we're going to do is open your CMD and run this time around as an administrator. If you wish to run your command prompt each and every day as an administrator, first thing I'll advise you do is right click on this all the way, go to file location, then on command prompt here, right click on it, go all the way down to properties, then here in advanced, just turn on this, okay, apply, okay, then we are good. So if you open your command prompt, just open this way, again as administrator, that's it, we are good to go. So with this, teaching you the advanced form of command prompt is one, if you wish to, let's say, change the color of your interface this way, you can tweak the settings anyhow you want it. There are so many ways to go about this. One, you could use the properties, go all the way, as mine has been changed right here. So you can just tweak the settings, select whatever color you probably want to have for your command interface, then you're good to go. And the opacity, you realize the opacity of mine is reduced all the way to 95% here, which is okay for me. So I see whatever I'm doing at my background. So, or you could probably use the command that is, let's say, color, FC. It changes the interface anyhow you just want it. And that's not cool for me, but I could go all the way back to, let's say, color 02. And the reason why I use color 02 is I already counted the colors left from right. The very first number you see over here is for your background, and the next one you see is for your text. This shows how long I've been using command prompt. So let me share some commands with you, some way advanced commands with you here. Let's say, for instance, you are in command prompt and you'd want to open, let's say, any website from command prompt. It's possible. Yes, it's really possible to open a website right from command prompt. So the first thing you do is you just start, then you go all the way to HTTPS. Let's say we wish to start Pinterest. So pinterest.com. It opens it up and we are good to go. So Pinterest will be loading right on our background. My internet is out, so I think you get exactly what I mean. We close out from there. Another interesting thing you could actually do with your command prompt is check your weather. And this is going to sound a little intriguing to a point, because most people do not know that in command prompt you could actually tweak and find even your weather settings right over there. So let me connect to the internet and let me show you this. So in command prompt, if you wish to even check the weather, know what your weather is like for the next 3 days, it's possible to do that in command prompt. Let me show you the command to do that. So use the curl command. So use the curl, then space, WTTR, this way, dot, the IN, then / the location where you want to probably know the weather for. Let's say this time around we are in Accra. We wait on this, it loads, and it gives us the weather report for the next 3 days. That is what we have right here. So today being Sunday, July 2nd, you can see right from the morning, patchy rain, light rain, showers, patchy rain, that's for the evening and also the night. The following day, which is the Monday, moderate rain, that is for the morning. It gives you every information you need right over here. So indeed, yes, there are awesome cool things you can actually do with your command prompt. Checking the weather is just one of them. The next thing I also want to show you is, if you wish to, let's say, clear whatever you have here, you use a CLS command, that is clear screen, enter. It clears basically everything out for you. Now the next thing we're going to do is, let me show you how to check or define the word you're using, or probably you want to use a dictionary to find the meaning of a word or anything. Again, we use the curl command. So we use the curl space dict.org/define d. So define the word, let's say awesome. So command prompt defines the word for us. We are good to go. So as you can actually see right from here, it gives us this, the meaning of the word. You can just go all the way up to define any kind of word you want. Let's say power. So it gives you the meaning of the word right here. So power, hence vested authority to act in a given case as business, blah 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 blah. It gives you definition of the word itself all over here in command prompt. So aside all these things, if you check the previous videos where I showed how to clear your temporary files from time to time, yes, there's actually a very easy way to do that in command prompt. That is, it's advanced, but you need to know the command offhand. So to share the command with you, the first thing you do is you need to know where the temporary files are. That is one. And two, if the commands are too many for you, I'll leave all of them in the video description, so you'll be able to just copy and paste them and use them more often as to how you just want them. I'll actually leave all the commands down for you, so you could probably even write them down or anything, and just show to your friends how awesome you become with your command prompt. For instance, creating folders, deleting folders, copying files from one place to the other. It's cool. So the first thing we do is, if you want to delete temporary files, let's say your machine is running very slow and you want to delete your temporary files on your machine, the first thing we're going to do is we use the del command space / kill space / again f space / s, then space %temp temp, then percentage sign in again, then we use the / this, then stop. So you realize the very last part that says this process cannot access the file because it's being used by another process. So the remaining ones on top, each and every one of them are all temporary files. And they actually end in what .tmp. That's the temporary files. So all these temporary file libraries have been cleared from my system. So probably if these files are making my system lag and all that, they've currently been cleared. And I clear my temporary file from time to time, just to actually have a very cool and easy system for myself. And if you've actually watched and come to this point of the video with me, once again and as always, thank you so much for sticking through with me. Kindly like the video, subscribe, and share. Until then, stay safe.